There's a feeling spreading through younger Australia. Not laziness, not entitlement, not weakness, hopelessness. A lot of young Australians are studying, working, trying to save, doing what they were told, and still feeling like the finish line keeps moving further away. Rent keeps rising, house prices feel absurd, groceries cost more, wages feel slow, debt hangs around, and every milestone seems delayed. If so many young Australians feel hopeless about money right now, they're not imagining it. But they also need to be careful, because hopelessness can become a trap. This video is about why that feeling exists, what's real, what's exaggerated, and what smart people should do next. For years, the message was simple: study hard, get a job, work steadily, save money, buy a home, build a life. That script worked better in previous decades for many people. Today, the script often feels broken. Not because effort stopped mattering, because the economic environment changed. Prices rose faster than expectations. Housing became harder. Competition increased. Secure jobs changed. The map many young people were handed doesn't match the terrain they entered. That creates frustration. Let's start with the biggest emotional issue: housing. For many young Australians, owning a home can feel less like a goal and more like a fantasy. Deposits are huge, repayments are intimidating, rents are high, house inspections are crowded, moving is expensive. This creates a damaging psychological effect. When shelter feels unstable or unreachable, people stop feeling grounded. And when you don't feel grounded, long-term planning gets harder. Many younger workers are also experiencing a brutal mismatch. Entry and early career incomes may rise slowly, while life costs can rise quickly. Rent, fuel, food, insurance, transport, utilities, subscriptions, social costs, unexpected bills. This means even disciplined people may struggle to create surplus, and surplus is what funds progress. Savings, investing, deposits, emergency buffers, travel. Without surplus, life can feel like maintenance mode. Then there's HECS and education debt. For many people, higher education was sold as the path forward. Sometimes it is. But debt plus uncertain outcomes can create bitterness, especially when graduates discover wages aren't what they expected, living costs are high, career progression is slow, debt still follows them. Education can be valuable, but the financial equation is not always as simple as promised. Now add social media. You're not just dealing with your life, you're comparing it to curated lives. People your age buying homes, traveling, nice cars, running businesses, investing huge amounts. Many of these snapshots are incomplete, exaggerated, inherited, leveraged, or selectively edited. But emotionally, comparison still hits, and comparison can turn normal progress into perceived failure. That's dangerous. Money issues aren't just about money, they affect identity. Delayed independence, delayed family formation, delayed ownership, delayed stability, and delayed confidence. When traditional milestones move later, many young people feel like they're behind, even if millions are in the same position. This is why financial pressure often becomes emotional pressure. Some older people say, "Just work harder, stop buying coffee. We had struggles too." There's some truth in discipline always mattering, but it's also true that structural conditions differ across eras. Both can be true at once. Personal responsibility matters, so do market realities. The smartest young Australians avoid two extremes: blaming everything externally, blaming everything internally. Reality is mixed. Feeling hopeless is understandable. Staying hopeless is expensive. Why? Because hopeless people stop taking actions that still matter. They stop saving, stop learning, stop investing, stop applying, stop improving, and stop planning. They assume nothing works. That belief can become more damaging than the environment itself. The economy may be hard, but surrender compounds the damage. So what should younger Australians do now? First, focus on controllables: skills, income potential, spending habits, savings rate, investment habits. Second, reduce lifestyle pressure. You do not need to match everyone. Third, start investing early, even small amounts. Fourth, consider geography honestly. Some opportunities may exist outside prestige postcodes. And fifth, build resilience. Modern money requires adaptability. A common mistake is thinking small amounts don't matter. They matter most early. $50 a week, $100 a week, regular contributions, skill upgrades, networking, side income experiments. Consistency beats dramatic intentions with no action. You do not need to solve your whole future this year. You need momentum. Another key move: redefine success. If success only means detached house in elite suburb by 30, a luxury lifestyle, instant security, many people will feel like failures. Broaden the definition: financial stability, low stress, growing assets, freedom of time, good relationships, purposeful work. That version is often healthier and more realistic. So why do young Australians feel hopeless about money? Because many are facing real pressures: high housing costs, slow progress, debt, comparison culture, economic uncertainty, and outdated expectations. Those pressures are real, but hopelessness is not destiny. If you're younger and feeling behind, hear this clearly. You are entering a harder game than many before you. That is real. But hard games can still be won by disciplined players. Build skills, keep costs controlled, invest early, ignore fake timelines, and play long term. Because the people who stay rational while others give up often build the best outcomes. If this helped, subscribe for realistic Australian money content with no hype. See you in the next one.